Hello and welcome to Crash Course Law, the show where we break down different aspects of law as quickly and as efficiently as humanly possible.
That's right, and today we'll be talking about all the elements of libel. Libel, according to the dictionary, is a published false statement that is damaging to a person's reputation.
Now, when it comes to libel suits, a plaintiff can't just come into the courtroom and say that there was a libelous statement made against them. That won't fly in the courtroom and it won't fly anywhere else. There has to be actual proof.
Exactly. 5 things have to be proven in order to sustain a libel suit.
Right, and these things are as follows. Number 1, the libel has to be published, whether it be via a newspaper, a magazine, or a blog. The information has to be published somewhere out there. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not a licensed publisher. You're wrong. Publishing is not narrowly tailored to books, magazines, newspapers, etc. You can make an Instagram post and that is considered publishing. Say, me for instance, if I went online and took a picture of, say I saw Savannah here walking with some guy. If I took a picture of that, posted it on Instagram with the caption, Savannah is cheating on her boyfriend, right? That's me publishing that. So I am publishing a libelous statement against Savannah saying that she is a cheater. And it's published, nothing I can do.
Well, the second thing is that the words in the publication must concern the plaintiff. So their name doesn't have to be explicitly mentioned. It just has to be enough that the world knows who the person is in the article, who the article is about. For example, let's say that I tweeted that a 6'5" broadcast journalism major from Atlanta ran over a freshman with his car. Although I didn't say his name, everybody knows that I'm talking about my friend Andrew here, because who else do you know fits this description?
Now, the third thing is that the material must be defamatory. What's being published has to be something that can negatively impact the plaintiff's image. Defamatory content can be anything bad. I can say that, this man cheats on his wife, or this woman, she abuses her children. Now, although these are very, 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 very extreme examples, they could be anything remotely similar from he killed a guy to this guy over here cheats at poker, as long as it is something that can take the defendant's image or the plaintiff's image, and make it bad.
Yeah. The fourth thing is that the material has to be false. The information in the publication may be defamatory, but if it's true, there's nothing that the defendant can do about it. Going back to my earlier example of me tweeting that Andrew ran over a freshman with his car, that's clearly false, but if it's true, which, I would hope that it isn't.
It's not true, it's false.
He can't do anything about it.
Now, finally, the defendant must be at fault. Now, this is where things get a little tricky. When you start looking at different branches of people, you have public figures and you have private citizens. Now, for a public figure, at Oakwood, Dr. Pollard is considered a public figure. He's the president of the university. He's basically the face of the university. So, we all know Dr. Pollard pretty well. Now, if we say that Dr. Pollard has been for the past 5 years stealing money out of the biology department's fundraising gains, right? That's a libel statement. That is someone defaming his character. Now, if Pollard can prove that the person who put out that information was at fault either by just disregarding the truth, not checking into his source to make sure that it was in fact true, either way, if he can prove that, then the case won't matter. Also, for private citizens, say me and my roommate, we're students here, our faces don't show up on different flyers or anything, we're just here for school. Now, if I go and I publish something saying that my roommate goes into the backwoods of Holland and smokes weed every night, all my roommate has to prove was that I acted with malicious intent. Now, that can be proven by me and him have been at odds recently, or we've been fighting all the time, or even if we just never really liked each other. As long as he could prove that I acted with malicious intent, nothing I can do.
Well, and that's all on the elements of libel. So even if one of these things is not met, the plaintiff, they won't win the suit. It's imperative to remember that all of the elements are equally as important. You gotta prove all 5 for your case to survive.
That's correct. Now, if you're planning to sue someone for libel, which I hope you guys aren't, but if you are, glad you found this video, make sure that all of these conditions are met.
Well, that's all we have for you today on Crash Course Law. See you next time.
See ya. Woo!